Author Bob Woodward, Associate Editor of the Washington Post, welcome.
Thank you.
You know Washington, you know the White House, you know the players in this, you know the public pronouncements. So what do you think is going on inside what they're not talking about?
Well, I think they know they have to really fix this. If they don't fix it, it could be a catastrophe, not just because of what happens at the end of the year, but 2 months after that, they have to go back to get from the Congress about $2 trillion more.
They know that, so what are they doing?
They know that, so they've got to make a deal. And the problem here is everyone's got their doctrine. I mean, let's not talk about numbers because the numbers are flying around. I think somebody looking at this chokes and says, oh, 1 point this, 1 point that, trillion here. And the doctrine is that the Republicans don't want to have any tax increases on the upper end, and Obama has just got his feet in cement on that, and it looks like he may win that because it's not that much money, but they're going to have to do some sort of reform on the big spending issues, and that's where the money is
Your paper this morning has a story suggesting that the Republicans in the House are not as demanding as they have been because the Speaker has said to them, you think you're going to get a plum assignment? Not necessarily.
Yeah, he's muscling his way through this, and he has to. He has to lead his group, and he's got the problem of a civil war in the Republican Party. There's a civil war in the Democratic Party. You had Nancy Pelosi on saying, oh, we're not going to change the eligibility age for Medicare. And down at the White House, they very much want to do that.
Yeah, and you heard Leader Pelosi saying, well, we've already done a lot of entitlement cuts as part of Obamacare and the Affordable Care Act. Nothing new being offered in terms of those entitlement cuts. I guess, Bob, the thing that sort of strikes me as a journalist is that I don't see how this actually gets done. They're still so intransigent, unless there's something going on between the two of them that we all don't know about.
Well, it's necessity,
right.
and they realize that this is going to just dump on everyone, and people are sick. Yes. Out in the public, saying, why can't they work together? The numbers, in a sense, don't matter that much. Just fix us and put the country on a trajectory that's sanity.
And we're dealing, Bob, with grown people, very smart people who know that there is so much at stake. And you knowing all the players involved, why do you think it's so difficult?
Because again, of doctrine. Everyone has their fixed view.
Does somebody have to blink first? Is that
everyone's got to blink.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to have to do something against doctrine, and that's what they don't want to do, because Obama ran on, in part, oh, we're going to get some more money from the upper brackets, which probably makes sense, and the business community, by and large, I think, is acquiesced to this.
All right, I agree. When you watch all those negotiators and all the business people that are going to the White House and making their points clear, there's also this need on the part of this administration to regroup for a new 4 years. Where is that, and who are the key players that may be switching?
Well, the key player is Obama, and this is, I keep saying, we're in the Obama era. We're not in the John Boehner era. We're not in whoever's going to be Secretary of State or Secretary of Defense. And he's got to set the table in a way that not only works, but communicates to the world that there is a coherent leadership here that can get things done. And how it exactly gets done, I don't think makes that much difference. It's just got to be done. And if we run off the cliff, I mean, I hate this term, but the repercussions, you start something that spins out of control.
Your best guess, based on all that you know about Washington, we do or we do not go off the cliff?
Best guess is 50% plus they find some way to make a deal, but it's going to kick lots of the problems down the road.
The two-stage process. They do something at the last minute and then kick it down.
They've already said that, but the silent actor in all of this is the public. What do they think? And I think they're sick.
Yeah, we know what they think.
They're saying make a deal.
They've had it up to here. Thank you, Bob Woodward. Always good to see you in your town. Always good.